Okay, so as we said, number one thing really in terms of setup for you, the angles you were creating in terms of your spine, very, very good. The problem was the weight for me was a bit too much back on the heels,
Sure.
okay? So therefore, when you try to swing back to the golf ball, it was always a stretch to try and reach the ground or reach the goal ball. Then you were told then, as we said, to keep your head down to try and get under the ball. And if we watch this swing now as you go back swing now gets a little bit lower the arm there as you come back down. You're keeping your head down, head still down, and the ball then just disappears off the side again. It's a very contorted, can't really twist through, because physically if your head's looking down here somewhere, the rest of your body can't twist as easily, okay?
Yeah.
Everything's got to come through together. Now the setup on the right hand side looks similar, but just before you went to hit the golf ball, we watch it there. See the difference there? So that movement there is just popping forward, just getting the taller leg position, okay? So there's a lot less leg flex, okay? We're just barely flexing the knees. And now the weight now feels a little bit more towards your tiptoes. It's probably more, say, the middle part of your feet, or the arch where it needs to be. But again, real and feel are two different things. Where you think it is and where it actually is. As you felt on your tiptoes, we can see on there, you're not on your tiptoes at all. Your shoulders now nicely over the top of your feet there. You're in a good position, okay? So as the club goes back now, okay, the angle we can swing that golf club on now is nice, and we can come back to the ground, strike the golf ball, and the body and everything can twist through now. That is as natural a movement, with the right side twisting, the right foot on the ground, head's looking down the range, and we can see the contact of the golf ball as we come back down. Lovely strike, the ball then sort of blurring away down the fairway, and we'll just sit now sort of in the horizon, somewhere in that circle there. There he is, down the fairway and going, I think about 80 or 90, maybe 100 yards, with a much fuller movement, okay? And you can look at those two positions there now, how much the club's gone further round, how your head sort of stuck down there. Your spine at that point now is going to be a bit of a twist at the top of the neck, and that's going to put a lot of stress on there, and possibly on the lower part of your back there on the right, okay? You're trying to twist through and your head sort of going that way, it's not going to be as natural. That's the straighter spine there, your hips, your shoulders all nice and straight. It's a healthier movement, and that for me, if you're looking to play a little bit longer, maybe going forward now and play more than 10 games a year, perhaps, I don't know, double that or triple or whatever it may be, okay, we want the swing to at least be healthy, okay, because if you're making swings that are going to put a lot of stress, or undue stress on your body, after 3, 4, 5 games or whatever in a month, you're going to be really feeling it, and your body's going to go, oof, I'm not enjoying that. So setup wise, the key thing to say for you is getting from there on the heels there, getting up on your tiptoes, okay, if you can get from there, leaning forward a little bit more, get your spine angle over the ball, get the weight, as I said, more towards the middle. It feels toes, but where it feels it, exactly. And then we can swing the golf club nicely. And again, in terms of the swing now, it just looks so much fuller. Move on the right hand side there. Nice free movement, no stop, no start, it just back and through. Lovely shot.
Right.
Make sense?
It does.
Happy days.
I mean, in theory, theoretically, it's just putting it into practice and
exactly. And that's I think habits will die hard. And say you've been playing for 8 years. You said probably 8, 6, 7 games a year. So you've had a few games in that time sort of been told again, keep your head down. It is the most common bit of advice I hear all the time that people get told. And as we said, it's unfortunately the worst thing you can try and do because it just puts more stress on your back and it restricts your swing. Okay, and by virtue of that position there, by moving your body as we saw now from there up onto your tiptoes, that is going to determine whether you're at the ground or not, whether your shoulders are that far from the golf ball or that far from the golf ball, whatever it may be. It's only that much difference. Where your head points at any one point in the swing isn't necessarily going to affect where the golf ball goes. I'm not suggesting don't look at the ball, but at the same time, when the ball's struck, let your head and body now twist through and release with it. Follow the golf ball. There'll be some times when you're playing by yourself practicing, maybe, where'd the ball go? I can see it. Your head's looking down there, and where'd you go? If you play by yourself, you lose a lot of golf balls, wouldn't you? So. Okay, right, let's have a couple more then.